What's up? Welcome to my Pokemon card channel. Today we got a sick video of this Pokemon card collection I found in my parents' attic. Tim, is this your Pokemon cards? I think that might be the title of the video. Or, yeah, I wanted to make this video, Tim, because I found this collection in my parents' attic when I was visiting them. And I had to, oh, puppy. And I recognized some of these cards, but I remember you telling me a while ago that you gave me some Pokemon cards, and honestly, you know, they were in a like an old binder that I haven't looked at since 2010, probably, because there was a pack from 2010 in there that I kind of remember buying. But I will say the first card in the collection was a holographic Raichu. So, you know, I do love Raichu. But I wanted to show you I thought it'd be easier to make a video showing you each card. So, instead of trying to explain it to you. But yeah, if you recognize any of these cards, or if you want any of these cards, please let me know. I know you're enjoying the pocket, but you know, the physical cards are where it's at. Yo. But yeah, I had to break it down because it was in a binder, in a box that was been sitting in the heat. So not all these cards are in the best condition, but that was in a box for 15 years probably. Who knows? Pretty sick though. But I got some cards in sleeves right here, and then these guys right here are these are like the damaged ones that weren't worth sleeving up, mostly because they're damaged. So real quick, see what's the best way to do this. You know, I got some cool cards for sure from all different gens, and it's crazy. That's why it's kind of hard to date the binder, because I found it with a pack from 2010, but that's when but I kind of remember buying that set though, because it was from Heart Gold Soul Silver, and so maybe I just threw that in whenever I was trying to, you know, put this stuff in storage. I just threw all the Pokemon stuff, because a lot of this binder, all the cards I found are from 2007. But yeah, you know, these are pretty sick. I like this era. But if you see any of these cool cards like this one, let me know. I'll send them over to you, buddy. Trade you some tracks for it. Oh my gosh, I just like ruined that. Holy, that's insane. Well, this is all trainers. But yeah, let me know, Tim. I'll trade you these cards for some tracks, you know. Pretty sick. It's a random trainer. Nothing too crazy. But do these bring back some cool memories though? So the reason why it's hard to remember which was my collection is because the cards I did have, I cared about them for sure, but I really just cared about two cards that, you know, that I made sure that they were in a safe place in my parents' storage. So, you know, from the past 15 years, I really just remember taking care of those two cards. Which were a holographic Charizard from base set, a Japanese holographic Chari, and Blaine's Arcanine, which was also Japanese. For some reason, I really like Blaine's Arcanine growing up. So I saved those. I put both of those in like a photo stand that's like these, like a plastic photo stand. And I put them in there thinking that would be the safest place, but I'm not even sure if I had a sleeve on them. I still have the card. I can show it in a second, but okay, these are the sleeve cards, so they get a little. Oh my gosh, they get a little better for sure than the ones you've seen before, the ones I just showed. But what the heck is this? I really love these cards from this era because there's a lot of Nishida illustrations. It's pretty sick. And what? So yeah, Tim, let me know if you want any of these cards. See another Nishida. This is, for some reason, it's one of my favorite cards for sure. Dang, and same with this. So good. Because you know, I really like Pokemon cards, so if you don't want any of these, I'll definitely, I'll get them a good home for sure. I really love these mid-era cards. It's so good. But ooh, there's some good vintage. That one's cool. Delta Species. Yeah, these Delta Species cards are super sick. Has a cool little. It looks like a chain, but I don't know what it is. Okay, so super sick. Shout out to this card. I don't know why, but this card's hilarious. Just chilling in a mountain. Okay, now we got some more bangers. Yeah, so I couldn't take the whole binder. I immediately, whenever I found it, I had to get all the cards out, all the ones I could salvage, and put them in sleeves and make sure they're, make sure they're all good and stuff. But dang, let's go. See, there was a lot of mix from a lot of cards from base set and this year from 2006. Okay, so let's go. Dang, Raichu. Damn, this was the first card in the collection though, so this might be in my collection. I don't know. But I do have this. Never was like my favorite Raichu card for sure, but it's sick to. This is a classic. I really wonder how well like these non-minty vintage cards will age. Just non-minty cards in general. I'm sure there's gonna be a time where, dude, there's some sick cards here. There's gonna be a time where like all played stuff is hella worth. Like, wow, it's pretty sick. All the cards are good no matter what, even if they're like freaking. Even if the card, like, the card doesn't need to be in the best condition. It can be two cards stuck together and still be really sick, right? Oh my gosh. This was probably the biggest tragedy. Shit. Anyways, this was probably the worst thing to happen out of all the cards that didn't make it. This one probably hurt the most for sure. There's only a couple of cards that got stuck together like this, but I had to save this one because this Pichu card is so good. But I wonder how these played cards will age for sure. Because I really like to think that you know, it doesn't need to be minty, you know. Okay, we saw these. I'll put this over here. It's kind of a big stack. Got some cool reverse hollows. Some classic Charmanders, Hella played Jolteon. Pretty cool. This card is super sick. This is a like promo, a Japanese promo, and it really kind of like to me it looks has like all the right characteristics to be like a cool rare promo. Like a lot of cool promos have writing at the bottom, like Coral Mew and stuff, but yeah, this one is a pretty chill promo for sure. Vulpix? What? Non-hollow? Wow. It's a pretty good one. Shadowless Pikachu. Oh, super cute card. Dang, love this Torchic. Really good Growlithe. Sick. Got these guys. I'm pretty sure this came in a deck. So Tim, if you remember, I don't remember buying this deck. This is this is what made me think that this some of these might be yours, buddy, because I was playing Pokemon with Ben during this time, and I remember freaking the memory I had of buying packs is buying this Flareon, Jolteon, and Vulpix promo that were like from the Pop series, but it was like they made it hollow. They're cards from their Pop series, but I don't, you know, I remember buying that stuff, but I don't really remember buying like this deck or something. But super sick cards for sure. This is so good. Classic. Wow, really cool hunter card. Snow. Woo! Super sick. Dang, a lot of cool Delta species. Dang, really love this card. Tomokazu Komiya. This one's super dope. It's kind of weird to think about. Why is this little guy just chilling on the train tracks like that? He's feeling the metal, the whatever. He's feeling, yeah, I mean, it's a metal Pokemon, so I guess he's feeling the metal on the railroad, on the tracks. A bunch of sick Nishida arts. So good, so good. Okay. So these guys were kind of worth it to sleeve, so that's why these are all sleeved up. Oh man, I can't see. Okay, so that's all of them, buddy. This video is already pretty long, but this video is just for you, Tim, so I got one more surprise. Oh! I got one more surprise for you. Let's open a pack. I got a high class pack from Shiny Treasure. It's a shiny Pokemon set, Tim. So I was like, I was like, we gotta open that for sure. If we're doing a video for Tim, we gotta open the shiny pack. But yeah, let me know if you remember where these cards are from. And if you don't remember, if you want any of these cards, let me know. But, you know, no worries. There's so many good cards in this set. This is actually really awesome. I'm like super hyped on it. And it's really like the uncommons that are like kind of the best, the biggest hitters for sure. Like there's definitely super cool that they got some vintage hollows, like the Raichu, but it's a bummer that this got stuck together, but it's, you know, so cool. 2 cards in one. Okay, so let me know, buddy. Where is this collection from? Is it from our childhoods? I remember a lot of cards that I had from growing up, and this was mostly the uncommons. I put them up on my wall, kind of as wallpaper, and I thought it looked super cool. You know, so shout out to the homies, Sam, Tim, Ryan. Ryan, if you remember that, that was super fun. I think you helped me out with that, and maybe you did too, Tim. I do remember us chilling back then, but yeah, I put my uncommons and a lot of like more random bulk Pokemon cards. I put that on my wall, so that's really all I remember. And again, I only collected, or I made sure to hang on to this card. It's kind of like my biggest flex. But yeah, I remember hanging on to this, but the rest I kind of just threw in a box, I guess, you know. Okay, so let's do this. Here you go, buddy. Let's open one pack. Oh, try to get a shiny Pokemon for you. Whoa. Let's get the Mew. Okay, I kind of forgot how this goes, and I haven't really opened much of this set, so I'm just gonna go with it. But give me a show. Okay, what shiny Pokemon can we get, buddy? Whoa, 6 Scizor. That's dope. What? Dang, that's sick too. Okay, what's next? Ooh. Oh, slow row. Whoa. We got a shiny, yo. Sick. Nice, Tim. We got a shiny. What's behind it? Something more shiny. Nice, we got EX. Dang, we got a baby shiny, yo. Okay, and the rest is, there's that guy, but shiny version. What? Dang, we got a hit. I've been hanging on to that pack for a minute, and that was a perfect time to open it. I had to save the shiny pack for you, Tim. And now I'm looking for sleeves and I can't find them. But okay. Shout out to Sam. I can't find my sleeves. Oh, I got them. Wait, Sam, don't worry. I got my sleeves. Okay. Sleeve it up real quick. Yo, Tim, we got a shiny. Let me know if you want this card too, Tim. Let me know if you want any of my Pokemon cards. You can have all of them. Do you want this one, buddy?